Hello everybody, my name is Bubble Hat Boy and welcome to another Bubble Hat Boy video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about everything at Thorpe Park Fright Nights 2024. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video, shall we? To begin with, let's go through all of the returning scare mazes because, as many previous years, this year has a brand new attraction, brand new scare maze. Before we get on to that, let's go through all of the returning things. To begin with, we have Trailers returning for its 4th year. It says, "Witness the power of film come to life this Halloween at Super Spark Cinema, a picture house with quite the reputation. From demonic monsters to killer clowns, no fear will go unmissed as you find yourself stuck inside a never-ending loop of terror with no escape." Trailers has been around for a few years now, but it is a fan favourite by many people, so I'm sure it's great to see Trailers back. I've never done it, I have been outside it and witnessed people run out. Yes, Trailers is back for 2024. As well, so is Survival Games. Survival Games was brand new for 2022 and is located just off of the Swarm Island in a big tenty building with containers all along it, just like Compound at Alton Towers. Now, the description for this says, "Lost in a labyrinth with no followers to aid your survival, you must fight for your life as you battle through relentless rooms full of atrocious assassins and treacherous traps. With multiple routes to take, which will you choose? The path to victory, or will it be game over in this gruesome scare maze?" This is all sort of themed to verification and social media and getting killed, which is very lovely. As well, finally, on the returning scare mazes side of things, we have the brand new maze for last year, located in a marquee in the Lost City area of the park, where the Big Top, a very iconic Fright Nights maze, used to reside, and this is Stitches. This was a very popular maze. Many people said it was one of the best mazes ever. So, Stitches is returning, and this is a description it tells us on the website. "The sinister scare maze will shatter your perception of innocence and plunge you into your worst nightmare. Will you outwit the clutches of the toy maker's wicked creations?" Not the Doctor Who toy maker. He's great too, though. "Or are you destined to become a permanent resident of her collection?" So yes, Stitches is returning. These are 3 fan favourite mazes that are returning for 2024, and it is very exciting to see that. But along with these returning scare mazes, there are also returning scare zones and shows. So let's get straight into those. The first scare zone I shall be discussing here is one that has been around for a good few years now, but is really good. I went in this in 2022, and I really enjoyed it. This is, of course, the Crows of Morecambe Meadow. Venture back into the cursed village of Morecambe Meadow and unearth the origins of the infamous crows in this spooky scare zone. Trek carefully through the darkened fields of corn and hope your presence goes unnoticed. These folks don't take well to outsiders. So that's very exciting, and by seeing the construction photos, this year looks really different. It has like a big building being constructed. So that'll be very interesting to see exactly what goes on in this scare zone for its 2024 season. Next up, we have Creature Campus. Looks can kill. A sinister sisterhood of witches has unleashed dark magic across the campus, casting an eerie spell. But this year, a new coven of Gorgons, led by the infamous Medusa, arrives with deadly intent. Prepare for an electrifying performance that will leave you spellbound. Creature Campus. Looks can kill. This is located in the Stealth Plaza where Amity and Lycanthrope used to be. Of course, Amity and Lycanthrope used to be part of this show last year. However, they've been killed off for this year, and it's now just some witches, which is still it. Haha, very funny. Which is still very exciting, and I'm sure this year will still be a great show. Next, a scare zone and a show is Lucifer's Lair, which was brand new for last year. Cross over into the underworld and brace yourself for a night you'll never forget. With the Lord of Darkness, not Oblivion's man, he's too good for this. With the Lord of Darkness himself as your host, Lucifer sure knows how to put on an unforgettable show. Filled with devilish delights, wicked live music, and nail-biting entertainment. You won't want to miss the petrifying party Lucifer and his minions have in store for you. I mean, I was told it was pretty good last year, so it's good to see that that's back. There is no Death's Doors this year, which was one that was new in 2022. I did it that year. To be honest, it wasn't amazing, so it's probably a good thing that that's not back. But finally, this is not a scare zone or anything, but they are selling Hyperia in the Dark as like a big thing for this year, because of course Hyperia, the UK's tallest roller coaster. Under the veil of the eerie silent darkness, the Golden Goddess takes on a whole new level of thrills. It's time to experience Hyperia in the Dark. Feel weightless as you plummet 236 foot from the night sky towards the valley below. There's no valley, but okay. Reaching speeds of over 80 miles per hour, like 81, from epic new heights come petrifying new lows. Those are all the scare zones and shows and Hyperia. Now let's get into the brand new scare maze for 2024. Only joking, before we get on to that, there's also an IT 4D experience going into the Sunset Cinema in Big Easy Boulevard, replacing Ready Player One for this Fright Nights. Now it is time for the brand new maze, located in the old Black Mirror Labyrinth building. Oh my gosh, I was so sad when I was told it was leaving the park. Only joking, the brand new maze is called Dead Beat, themed around a nightclub. It's 2 minutes to midnight and the clock is ticking. Will you surrender willingly or dance the night away, embracing what may well be your final night on Earth? But beware, this is no ordinary venue. Here the music doesn't soothe the soul, it devours it. Chained to the rhythm, you will be ensnared by the hypnotic sound of the underground, as blinding lights draw you deeper into the pulsating abyss. With every heartbeat and every breath you take, the demonic forces close in, feeding on your soul. As the beat drops, you might try to break free, but there's no escape. The creatures of the night are everywhere, lurking in the shadows, watching, waiting, and feasting. This is no bittersweet symphony. It's a relentless spectacle of horror. Dead Beat promises a night you'll never forget. And for some, it'll be a murder on the dance floor. That is everything. It sounds very intriguing this year. Dead Beat is definitely very different, and I will be very excited to see the reviews and what people think of it. But that is all. Will you be going to this year's Thorpe Park Fright Nights? I would love to know. Please do tell me in the comments below, and I will hopefully see you all later. Goodbye!